So it's a very small topic, variable initialization. Today, first we will see variable initialization, then we will discuss about the various operators in C. So we have two types of variable initialization, compile time and runtime. Ashwini TR, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So what do you mean by variable?
Variable is maybe a character.
It's not a character.
Its value may vary.
Okay, so variable is a name given to any data item. Data item means it can be either integer, character, or a floating point number. So I'll try to explain these things with the help of an example. So the two types are compile time and runtime. So you just remember those terms, compile time and runtime. Others Kumar. Others Kumar, can you hear me? Advait.
Yes, sir.
So what's the meaning of this statement? Int a comma b.
Assign two variables A and B of integer type.
Okay. So what will happen in memory?
Memory space for A and B will be allocated.
Okay, very good. So two variables are declared. So some space for A and B will be allocated. So generally the A and B will have some values. So we can't predict the value. It will have some garbage value. That value is called garbage value. Some random number or random value will be stored in memory location, and that data is called garbage value. So here I am writing A equal to 5. Agnel Jose.
Yes, sir.
What's the meaning of that A equal to 5?
That means we have to input the value 5 in that allocated space.
Okay, you have to not input, the allocated space for A will contain value 5. Okay, very good. So here I have two variables A and B. So A is initialized with the value 5. A is initialized with the value 5, or we have assigned an initial value to memory location A. We have assigned an initial value to memory location A, that is 5. So here if you notice this program is not even compiled. This program is not even compiled. So when we compile the program itself, I know the value of A. That is called compile time initialization. During the compilation of the program itself, the value of a particular variable is known. That is called compile time initialization. So here B didn't have any value. B didn't have any value. So I am writing some more lines to the program. Scanf. %d, comma b. Alex,
Yes, sir.
so what's the purpose of this line number 5?
Sir, നമ്മൾ ഇൻപുട്ട് കൊടുക്കുന്നു.
Okay, so this statement will wait for some input and user have to input some value, and that value has to be stored in b. So when will b get a value? So b already has some garbage value, just leave it. So anyway, b will get an initial value during the execution of the program. So b will get an initial value during the execution of the program, and that it is called runtime initialization. So here the value of a is initialized during compilation and the value of b is initialized during compilation. So I'm also writing a printf statement, printf %d /d, I'm giving a tab space, /d, comma a, comma b. So it is just to print the value of a and b, and in between a and b there will be a tab space. That's the meaning of this statement. So I'm executing the program. So here the cursor is waiting because here I have a scanf statement. I didn't include any printf statement like enter a value. I just simply write a scanf statement and the cursor is blinking. That means it is waiting for some input value. So I am giving 10. Then I am pressing enter key. Okay, I didn't get any input. So I will come back to the program. Anjana,
Yes, sir.
is there any error in the program? You just look at line number 5. Any mistake in that line? Okay, I made a mistake here. So here, while using scanf, in front of the variable b, I have to use an ampersand sign. So in the previous class we discussed, that's why I didn't get the required output, because I didn't put ampersand in scanf. So always remember the syntax of printf and scanf. So again I am executing the program. The system is waiting for the user input and giving it 10. So now I got output as 5 and 10. So the thing I want to convey is 5 is initialized before compilation. So actually that 5a will get a value 5 during compilation. That means variable a is compile time initialized, but the value of b is initialized during execution of the program. That's why b is an example for the variable initialization of b is an example for compile time initialization. So this b will get a value 10. Is it clear with compile time initialization and runtime initialization? Any doubt? Please ask. Otherwise, you just type in the chat box as clear. Gogul Krishnan. Gogul Krishnan.
Yes, sir.
So you just briefly describe the compile time initialization and runtime initialization. Can you explain it?
So compile time initialization is the time required for
Not time required for.
during compilation.
The value is initialized during compilation. The initial value of a variable will be assigned during compilation.
Yes, sir.
Runtime means the value of a particular variable will be assigned during execution of the program.
Execution of.
Okay. So generally, compile time runtime initialization is done with the help of a scanf statement, because we have to get the input from the user. Okay.